Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading Rengoku Listener by me, so let's get into it. The warmth of the fire crackles softly in the corner of the room, casting flickering shadows across the wooden walls. It's a rare moment of peace in a life that often feels like it's spinning out of control. But tonight, the quiet hum of the cicadas and the golden glow of the hearth makes everything feel safe. Peaceful. Kyojuro? You called softly, turning to look at him. He's seated in a low wooden chair, his hari draped loosely over his shoulders. His golden red hair, slightly tousled from a long day of training. He looks every bit the warrior that he is. Yet the smile he offers you is so full of light and joy that it melts away the world's heaviness. Yes, my flame, he replies. You hesitate for only a moment before making your way toward him, and there is something about the way he watches you with his amber eyes that are gleaming with a mix of curiosity and affection that makes your heart flutter. You've been staring, you tease, till your cheeks flush under his gaze, and he chuckles, the sound bright and hearty. How could I not? You're radiant, my love. Rolling your eyes, you shake your head. You see that every day. Because it's true every day. He counters. And he sounds so sincere it makes your heart ache in the best way. And without another word, you step closer until you're standing directly in front of him. For a moment, you just look at him, at the strong lines of his face, the unwavering kindness in his eyes, the way he seems so alive even when sitting still. Then, on impulse, you place your hands on his shoulders and settle yourself onto his lap. He stiffens, just slightly, clearly surprised. Oh, his tone is somewhere between startled and delighted, but it quickly shifts to a soft laugh. Well, this is unexpected. Uncomfortable? You ask, a playful smirk tugging at your lips. Never. I could stay like this for as long as you want, he says, his hands finding their place on your waist, steady and reassuring. And you can't help but smile at his sincerity. There is no hesitation in his words, no shyness. That's Kyojuro, unapologetically honest, always speaking from his heart. You lean your head against him, sighing softly, and his hair brushes against your cheeks. You're perfect. And the way he says it, it's like it's the most natural truth in the world. It makes you feel both flustered and safe. Long day, he asks softly as you let out a sigh, one of his hands moving to gently rub your back. Not as long as yours, that's for sure. You're the one who's been training all day. That's true, but I don't mind. Every swing of my blade, every bead of sweat, it's all worth it. Kyojuro, you're too kind, really. You do this because you care about people so much. But I just want to tell you, you don't have to carry that weight on your mind all the time. You can rest, if you need to. His expression softens and he tilts his head slightly, his eyes never leaving yours. I know. And I know you can protect yourself as well. You're strong and brave, more than you realize. But even so, I would gladly bear the weight of the world if it meant keeping you safe. And the way he looks at you, it leaves you momentarily speechless. He has a way of making you feel like you're the center of his universe, like there's nothing more important to him than your happiness. Do you ever stop being so selfless? You tease, but you really meant it. He grins, a flash of bright teeth. I would say I'm selfish. I want you all for myself, and I will do anything to keep it that way. Your fingers tracing absent patterns on the fabric of his harry. You're unbelievable. And you are the love of my life. The words hang in the air between you, heavy with meaning. You feel your breath catch, your cheeks warming, but you don't look away. Instead, you cup his face in your hands, your thumb brushing over his cheekbone. You're mine too, Kyojuro. You whisper, your voice barely audible over the crackling fire. And his eyes soften, and for a moment, he's completely still, as if memorizing the way you look at him. Then he leans forward and presses a gentle kiss to your forehead, his lips lingering there like a promise. And the two of you sit there for a while, in comfortable silence, your body nestled against his hands warm and steady on your back. Outside, the cicadas continue their song, and the firelight casts a soft glow over the room. It's moments like these that remind you why you fell in love. Because it's the way that he makes you feel safe, cherished, and endlessly loved. And for the rest of the evening, you stay that way, like that, wrapped in each other's arms. The world outside long forgotten, because in that very moment, nothing else mattered. Not more than this. It was simply just you and Kyojuro, together, exactly where you're meant to be.